A vibrant street scene unfolds in the 80s, brimming with vintage cars. Amidst the hustle, Gerard's video store captures the eye with its brightly lit sign. The window displays showcase a tempting array of VHS tapes. The window displays filled with VHS tapes beckon passers-by. The vibrant street teems with life. Vintage cars cruise past Gerard's video, a slice of the 80s. The video store pulsates with life, a symphony of rewinding machines and hushed voices filling the air. Customers wander through the labyrinthine aisles, each seeking a cinematic escape. Shelves overflow with a kaleidoscope of VHS tapes, promising stories untold and adventures yet to begin. The whirring of rewinding machines creates an undercurrent of anticipation. Conversations buzz like bees, a hive of opinions and recommendations. In the heart of Gerard's video, Keith, clad in a vintage Hulk Hogan tee, becomes one with the towering shelves of wrestling tapes. His brow furrows with intense focus as he meticulously aligns each tape, a silent promise to the gods of wrestling. The wrestling section transforms into his sanctuary, each tape a sacred artifact in his care. A wide, genuine smile erupts across his face, his eyes sparkling with childlike glee, as if reunited with an old friend. He picks up a tape, the plastic, a tangible connection to wrestling legends, his heart pounding with nostalgia. The wrestling tape becomes a portal to another world, where heroes clash and legends are forged. In Gerard's video, Earl approaches Keith with a friendly smile. Earl watches Keith's enthusiasm grow, a knowing look in his eyes. Keith's excitement fills the wrestling section, drawing Earl closer. Earl's smile broadens as he witnesses Keith's infectious passion. Amidst the disarray, Keith immerses himself in the meticulous organization of the tapes, a silent guardian of hidden sounds. Earl appears, disrupting the quiet concentration with a curious glance. Earl's voice cuts through the air. "Hey Keith, looks like you're in your element. Need a hand with those tapes?" The room holds its breath, awaiting Keith's response, the unspoken question hanging heavy in the air. Keith stands alone, a Hulk Hogan tape held aloft as if it were a treasure. He pauses, a nostalgic glint in his eye, as he admires the classic tape. A voice calls out to him, breaking his reverie, but Keith waves it off with a smile. "Hey Earl, nah, I'm good, but thanks," Keith replies, his gaze returning to the tape. "Just admiring these classics," he murmurs, lost once more in the tape's allure. In a dimly lit room in the video store, which was used for breaks or to sit on slow days and watch movies, Earl and Keith sits pensively, TV turned on with a great Hulk Hogan match on. A nostalgic smile graces Earl's lips as he stares into the distance, lost in memories as he watches some great classic wrestling matches. Earl's eyes light up as he reminisces. Hulk Hogan, huh? The man's a legend. His voice swells with fervor as he recalls, "Remember WrestleMania 3? The slam heard round the world." Earl, lost in his reverie, relives the iconic moment, his smile widening with each detail. The room is filled with the savage grunts and roars of a wrestling match. Keith, eyes glued to the screen, is caught in the grip of pure, unadulterated wrestling mania. He is lost in the spectacle, his voice a fervent shout of disbelief. "Are you kidding me? Hogan versus Andre? Unbelievable, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time." In Gerard's video, Keith's face lights up, his eyes sparkling with boyish excitement as he relives the epic wrestling showdown they just watched. His hands become weapons, each gesture a powerful blow, each move perfectly reenacted as if he were in the ring himself. He leaps and twirls, lost in the heat of the moment, his movements a whirlwind of energy and passion. The wrestling section transforms into a battleground, Keith's vivid retelling bringing the electrifying match to life. Each twist and turn, each slam and grapple is rendered with such detail that the audience can almost hear the roar of the crowd. Keith finishes his tale with a triumphant grin, the echoes of the wrestling match still reverberating in the air. Earl's eyes light up as he launches into an animated recollection. His voice rises with fervor as he recalls the iconic line. "And his promos? What you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania runs wild on you?" Earl relives the electric energy of the moment, each word dripping with nostalgia. The classic line hangs in the air, a testament to a bygone era of wrestling. Earl's face radiates pure, unadulterated joy as he remembers the unforgettable catchphrase, classic. Alone in the stark room, Keith's eyes reflect a distant, fond memory. A reminiscent smile softens Keith's features, hinting at youthful dreams. Keith chuckles softly, reliving the moment as he confesses, "I used to practice those lines in the mirror." His smile fades slightly as he recalls, "My mom thought I was crazy." Amidst the wrestling section of Gerard's video, Earl's face softens with a nostalgic smile, a faint echo of laughter escaping his lips. He is lost in reverie, the vibrant spectacle of Hulkamania flickering before his eyes. The vibrant colors and larger-than-life figures of wrestling legends dance in his memory, bringing a quiet joy to his face. The ghost of Hulkamania, a cultural phenomenon, flashes vividly in his mind, reigniting a spark of youthful excitement. In an ambiguous location, a surge of passion ignites in Earl as he begins to speak. Earl declares with conviction, "He really brought wrestling into the mainstream." Earl continues, his enthusiasm building as he recalls the cultural shift. He concludes emphatically, "Everyone wanted to be Hulk Hogan." Keith speaks, his words echoing with admiration. "Still do. He's the reason I got into wrestling." Keith's voice resonates with passion. The energy, the charisma, unmatched. A moment of reflection hangs in the air, charged with unspoken thoughts. John and Keith walk down the aisle, talking about some of Hulk Hogan's best moments and memories. Amongst rows of wrestling tapes, Keith gestures towards a Rocky III VHS, highlighting a cinematic relic. He notices it is not where it's supposed to be, that it was missing from the shelf. An empty slot on the shelf where the Rocky III VHS tape's supposed to be. The camera lingers on Keith, his expression filled with nostalgic passion and curiosity on where the tape was, or if it rented, who was the person who rented it. Keith's enthusiasm fills the small video store, bringing life to the otherwise quiet aisles when he looks down and sees something that surprised him. The Rocky III tape is on the floor like it was meant to be. It seems to glow under the fluorescent lights, a symbol of determination. Amidst the energetic soundscape, a single voice emerges. Keith's voice rises above the excited chatter. "And his role in Rocky III? That was awesome! Thunderlips!" The room erupts in agreement, the name Thunderlips sparking renewed excitement. In the dim expanse of the unknown, Earl recounts a tale, his voice filled with excitement. Earl's eyes light up as he relives the moment. "Totally. He was a natural. Made the movie even better." His unseen companion listens intently, captivated by Earl's passionate narration. Earl's gestures become more pronounced, his enthusiasm palpable. His words hang in the air, painting a vivid picture of the past. Amidst the wrestling tapes, Patrick, a regular customer at Gerard's, can't help but overhear. A smile creeps across his face as he finds himself agreeing with their passionate discussion. The customer nods slightly, a silent acknowledgement of shared enthusiasm for wrestling. A sense of camaraderie fills the wrestling section as the customer shares a knowing smile. The customer continues his browse, a lingering smile hinting at a connection made through wrestling. In Gerard's video, wrestling becomes an unexpected bridge connecting strangers through shared joy. Amidst the wrestling section of Gerard's video, Keith and Earl lock eyes, a silent acknowledgement passing between them. A bond forms over their mutual enthusiasm. The air crackles with unspoken camaraderie. In the wrestling section of Gerard's video, Earl strides away, leaving Keith to his task. Keith, now alone amidst the wrestling tapes, breaks into a wide smile. The colorful wrestling tapes surround Keith, amplifying his sudden joy. His grin grows wider as he continues to stalk the tapes. Keith's smile shines brightly as he finishes stalking the tapes. Keith enters the wrestling section, a sanctuary of heroes and legends. With infinite care, Keith selects a Hulk Hogan tape, his movements reverent. Gently, he positions the Hulk Hogan tape on the shelf, its cover facing forward. A final, almost sacred adjustment, the cover now perfectly aligned. In silent respect, Keith steps back to admire his work. The video store bursts with nostalgia, a vibrant tableau of the 80s. John watches as Keith finishes cleaning up the store. A riot of colors and memories floods the senses. A vivid journey through cinematic history. The camera navigates through the maze of entertainment, finally settling on a haven for wrestling enthusiasts. In the wrestling section, a sanctuary for die-hard fans awaits, promising action and excitement. The wrestling section is a sanctuary for die-hard fans like Keith.